Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Got Style. In today's episode, we will be discussing how to wear luxury and designer in a tasteful way without looking tacky, as one may say. So, for me, I'm not one of those people that have to have a designer piece. It has to have quality. Like, I'm big on quality, but it doesn't necessarily have to be designer. And luxury could be different for different people. I would say like logo mania, having logos everywhere is kind of a turn off for me. When it comes to designer, it kind of just, I don't know. It works for when it works for, but it's just like, sometimes it's just too much. What y'all think?
I think it can get a little wild when you look like you really just wore it off the rack or off the mannequin, like the hat and the belt and the glasses and the shoes. I think it can get a little busy there. I do think some monogram pieces are stylish and are classic. Like for me, monogram Gucci bucket hat is like a state, like that's a good piece.
Throw it in here and there, even the Louis V, like that's a classic, like that monogram. So yes, I agree.
Yeah, it reminds me of, the monogram reminds me of my mom, like clubbing days when they had a Coach shoes on and they Coach crossbody bag, and that was like cute and dainty then, but like to see it mixed in with a bunch of other monograms now is like, oh, this is overkill. People just want, you don't have to prove anything by wearing all these different labels. There's a way to still be stylish with it.
Yeah, I agree. It's the logo mania that just makes it look tacky.
So do you feel like you should stick to one designer brand, or how can you manage that when you want to wear the Fendi top and the Gucci pants and
manage?
How do you like, because it don't
be your style, because some people pull it off really well. But I feel like we spoke about before, sometimes it goes into tailoring or the occasion. Sometimes like, oh, like that looks a full Gucci denim or twill set, or like, what was that guy that I told y'all, he the wrestler, the fine,
I forgot his name, Dave. Dave, I forgot his last name.
My God,
yeah.
But yeah, so with him, it wasn't out there. Like, you didn't see, it was kind of subtle. The print was subtle, the monogram was subtle, but even with mixing designers, like every designer piece isn't monogram, so you could mix it if it has like, it doesn't have it in your face screaming this is Fendi, this is Gucci or whatever. So that's what I meant by how to manage it, and that is a way to do it. But
that's like MCM, because all of it, I feel like MCM's clothes monogram.
Never seen anything not monogram.
Especially since Misa has been, is she like the creative director? Everything is monogram.
Yeah, I think about like Dapper Dan. That's how he, and that's how he, got.
That's
is the monogram. So there is a way to do it, and it does have to be your style to pull that off.
But even his collection with Gap is a little dialed back.
It is,
like it has some, like I ordered a pair of jeans from his last collab, so it's a nice pair of jeans, and it has like some little like details on it, like a little tab above the butt, but when you flip it like to cuff it, then it says like dap, but it's like not colorful, it's just monogram with the jean. It's a really nice pair of jeans. I can't wait till it gets cool so I can wear them.
Blends in.
Subtle monogram is the way.
I agree. So and then I think investing in timeless pieces, when it comes to designer, that's a way to wear designer and have it around for a long time. There's different places where you can get these pieces without spending an arm and a leg. I mean, it's designer, so you're gonna spend some money, but like, what are some places y'all think are good to shop when it comes to resale or buying luxury.
Checking out consignment shops, if you're not familiar with designer pieces, sometimes it's better for you to be able to go and touch and feel, you know, and make sure, versus, you know, sometimes trying to find pieces on eBay or Poshmark or Mercari. There are a lot of nice you know, consignment shops in Richmond. There's Clementine.
Yep.
Here, what's the one in Norfolk on Collie?
Nomads.
You
Okay.
can, you know, go and find, and sometimes you can find like nice pieces, you know, 70-80% off.
Yeah, there's other, depending on the area that you're in. I have a homegirl that shops at Uptown Cheapskate, but she's in Charlotte.
I've heard of
She
that.
has found some luxury pieces at Uptown Cheapskate. And that's just because the donations, or not donations, the people that consign there have money. So it depends on your, you know, your area. But I've never found anything luxury at Uptown Cheapskate in Richmond. But maybe I'm not looking in the right places.
No, that definitely depends on your area. Like thrifting, all that stuff like that, finding those pieces.
I used to work in thrift. I was an assistant manager for Goodwill for one of the consignment shop that was in Carytown. And so we used to get great donations because we had the museum district and everything. First day coming in, pair of Christian Louboutin loafers. I was like, oh my gosh, I want those. We couldn't shop.
Y'all couldn't shop. Why?
Yeah, we had certain days that we would shop because we would buy all the stuff up.
Right,
If
that's
we
true.
see the donations
I mean,
first,
they
it's
getting the
not
money.
fair. Yeah.
If they getting the money,
True,
why not?
but we would buy everything. I would have been broke.
Yeah.
My whole check would have went. We wouldn't have nothing in the store. So yeah, it's thrifting. Sometimes you could come up on it because people don't know what they're putting out on the floor. That was one of the things I was kind of in charge of, like the markups on designer stuff, because a lot of people didn't know, like, is this real, Coach? Is this real, whatever? So I'd be like, let me look it up. I'll Google it. I'll find the serial number or whatever and make sure we get some coin off of it.
Yeah, I started out in consignment too. I did that for an internship, so that was a good way to learn about markup and, like you said, being familiar with the designer brands before you start buying resale and consignment, all that stuff, because so you know what you're getting and you know what to shop for, you know if it's worth that price. So that's very important. So when it comes to designer, do you guys have like a wish list? Is there something, a piece that you have your eye on, so when you do feel like, you know, the time is right, the money is right, you gonna splurge on that item? What is that for you guys?
I got a long list.
A long list. I want a Goyard bag.
Oh yeah,
Love
that's
those.
see, they're underrated.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I think you have to go in a store and purchase Goyard. You can't. Yeah.
No. For me, it's just a classic quilted Chanel bag. I can afford it now, but I just still can't do it. Like, I don't know. Because where am I going? I think that's for me. I'm like, this is going to sit there in the dust bag.
Well, you have a
Collecting dust.
daughter, so you can always pass that down.
Yeah, so I think about that too. If there's a piece that I could pass down. And then for jewelry, I could probably afford David Yurman now, but like a whole bunch of David Yurman.
Right.
I love David Yurman.
But you can find them on consignment too.
I want a one of the big Louis Vuitton suitcases.
Okay.
Yes.
I want one of those. I do want a Chanel bag. And I want like an arm of Cartier.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like an
yes.
arm of bracelet.
I think I would invest in Cartier too.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. It'll probably be some shoe. Something, I don't know. A bag, a shoe. I don't have anything in particular that I've been eyeing or that I would. It's probably a certain brand. So like Bottega or, you know, they're more of my vibe. So, yeah.
This fall, I am getting a pair of tabby boots.
Oh, yeah.
You love
Every
Yella.
year, I say I'm gonna get some tabby boots.
You do say that.
Yes.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah.
But it's a resale site, I think, Vestiaire. Yeah, so you can put in your size and what shoe you're looking for, and it'll show you all the shoes in that size. So,
Oh, that's a great tip. That's a great tip.
Is there a piece of designer that you tried on and you was like, this ain't it? Like Christian Louboutin, I tried on that so cake.
And I don't even want to try those on because I never hear
said, nah,
anything
what was
good
I
about
doing?
them.
I don't have a foot. for
No,
that.
food.
I tried it on at where was I at? Bloomingdale somewhere, and I sat right on down and took that shoe right off. I said, now why are people? That's a sit down dinner shoe.
Going through that
Sit
pain.
down
It's
dinner
a-
shoe.
You don't think so? The so-gate.
I ain't
The
gonna-
arch
That
is
jank
crazy.
curve
I
your
ain't gonna
foot
make
like
it. I ain't gonna
no.
make it in.
Yeah. Right. How
I
to
ain't
get
gonna
get to the
I ain't gonna
dinner?
make it in there.
I think even still, I would always mix high and low. Like for
Yeah.
me, yeah. I mean, I'm just always gonna shop. I don't care if I have the money, like you said, I can still afford it. But it's just I always gravitate towards the Zara's and the.
Yeah.
It's just like, especially when you know how to shop, you know what you're
Right.
looking for. So yeah, quality.
I think everything is just made a lot cheaper now than
Even the designer and luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the those classic black Prada shades. I was so pressed to have those. They feel cheap. They're really narrow, so if you have a wider face, they're uncomfortable. Like I can't wear them for a long time because they like squeeze my
Your
head.
brain.
Yeah, it give me a headache. But when I tell you I was pressed,
Yeah, they are bomb though. But I don't trust myself with designer sunglasses
You'll
yet.
break them, lose them.
Lose them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
surprised
just
I've been
don't.
able to keep up with all of the designer shades that I had.
Yeah, I don't. I'm
Do you
not-
feel like they've been worth the investment, the designer shades?
I only paid, I haven't paid full, I didn't pay full price for my Prada shades or my Gucci shades, so I get.
Okay.
But I don't believe in paying full price.
Yeah. So in that case, then yeah, I guess
For
you
nothing.
getting your bang for your buck.
Who do you think wears designer well?
Like an influencer or like celebrity?
Either one. Because I feel like there are a lot of celebrities that are like label whores. But some of them wear it nicely.
I'm gonna have to go with Rihanna.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with Rihanna because I mean a lot of her looks are so relatable. Like even if it is designer, it's easy to not duplicate, but to I don't know, revamp in a way.
Yeah.
You know, she knows how to add that trendy in there, but she still is true to who she is.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna have to go with her. What you think?
I think I'm going to say Tracee Ellis Ross.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I like that a lot of most of the pieces that she wears that are high end, they're those quality pieces. Like you're like, God, like that's a beautiful,
Garment.
shift dress.
Yep.
But then you're like, oh, it's Gucci or
Right.
it's YSL. So I like that it's like you have to kind of go looking for, what
the design
Right.
is.
Yeah. Well, who do you think doesn't do it well?
I love her. Y'all know that's my girl, but Beyonce.
Oh yeah.
Beyonce is a mannequin. I love her.
Lately,
This
with
is my girl.
with the Cowboy Carter,
Is that her
designer
element?
has been like what? Like when she was at the Grammys, the Louis Vuitton set, and like it's.
that, yeah.
Been, I don't know if this has been like heavy because of the Cowboy Carters, because I feel like it didn't used to be this bad.
Right.
Well, the Louis Vuitton, I thought that was a good
Yeah, I
play
like
on
that look on her.
storytelling because it was introducing Cowboy Carter, and then Pharrell had just done the
Yeah.
runway show, so that was kind of a 2-in-1 thing. But I feel like she just puts on whatever the style she does.
Yeah.
Sometimes she doesn't bring life to whatever.
It's her lane because her.
It is, but
country
even before
anyway.
the country, sometimes she
It's
doesn't bring
Marnie.
life
Marnie
to
is her
whatever that
stylist.
designer is.
Yeah.
I don't even know who Beyonce's stylist is.
Uh,
I thought she
switching
switched.
them out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Between.
but yeah, I love her. Y'all know she, whatever she put on, it's gonna be like, oh, that's the bomb. But as far as bringing life to whoever that designer is, sometimes it
She's
doesn't.
not the one to do it.
Yeah, it could have been on someone else.
That's real.
Yeah, and y'all know I love her.
Yeah.
But
We all love Beyonce.
who don't? Who don't actually?
Let's not start.
I'm that girl. Yeah, we won't do that. We won't
Drop
do
a
that.
comment below now. Please. Reveal yourself. Show your face. Well, I mean, that's pretty much it when it comes to how to wear designer, how to wear luxury. I guess you got to define what is tacky. What does tacky mean when it comes to it? And that's everybody's own perspective. You know, somebody might love the logo mania, want to wear it head to toe, and feel like they looking timeless or classic.
Like Nicki Minaj and MJB.
Oh, that's somebody that don't really wear it well
that's what
either.
you should have said.
Yeah, Nicki does not wear.
Nicki, and even though I'm
The barbs don't come from me.
Mary J, I feel like that's her aesthetic, but I still feel like Misa could, Misa could do a little more. Cause I don't always want to feel like she, you know.
That's that New York in her.
That's
though.
that New York. So it is her
definitely-
aesthetic. It's her. She
That's
pulls
what-
it off.
Yeah.
The monograms.
That's what they know.
But Nicki always looks crazy. Sorry.
Well, that pretty much wraps up this episode of Got Style. You can catch us every Thursday on YouTube and on Instagram, Got Style VA. Bye.
Bye.